Hey beautiful people, it's your girl Lindsey. To my returning subscribers, welcome back, and if you're new here, welcome to my channel. And while we're at it, don't forget to hit the subscribe button down below. Thank you. Oh yeah, and turn on your post notifications so you can know when I upload a new video. Alright guys, so for today's look, we're going to be doing some butterfly distress locks. I know you saw it in the title, but you know, I just had to say it one more time. I've never worn locks in my entire life, and I've been seeing these everywhere, so I said, you know what, let's do this. I'm for it. So let's get into the tutorial. Okay guys, so my hair is freshly washed and blow dried, and I braided it off camera. So we're gonna be using the Harlem 125 Keema spring twist hair. But fun fact, we're also gonna be using that same old hair that I did use in my bob spring twist crochet video. I'll link it above and down below. And I removed them, washed them, and we're gonna be using them again. I have a video coming soon showing how to remove and to wash your crochet hair. We're also gonna need our crochet hook, and we're also gonna need our Shine and Jam Magic Fingers gel, because you know, forget the thing nice and slick. And we're also gonna need some nail glue. Alright guys, so this is how my hair is looking. I just braided everything first. Shout out to my sister for helping me braid my hair up. Love her. Alright, so I went ahead and I did the first 2 rows at the back of my head off camera, because doing your head guys is really tricky, but I'm gonna show you how we start out. I'm gonna take 2 strands of the hair, the spring twist hair, and we're going to start fluffing them out. Now because this hair has been used, it was a little bit more difficult to fluff out and took a little bit more time, but it's all good, it's all good. And because this hair is reused, it kind of does have a little bit of frizz to it, you know, because you use it and you wash it. But I didn't mind, because I know for the spring twist hair, for this butterfly locks look, the more distressed the better. So now that I fluffed out both sections of the hair, and I kind of just went ahead and mix and match the colors, I didn't go in any particular way. I'm just gonna start twining it, and now we're gonna go into crocheting. Okay, so we're gonna grab our open crochet hook and push it under our braid. We're gonna attach the hair, close the loop, and pull the hook through, but not all the way. We're gonna create a loop, then we're gonna twist the loop and grab our natural hair and pull it through that loop that we created. Then we're gonna pull, and this is gonna create a knot that helps to just keep the hair secure, so it's not as easy, you know, to slide out or anything. So I'm just making sure that's nice and tight, not too tight though. Don't worry, I'm gonna run through this with you guys again. Then what I did, I just grabbed a random piece and I started wrapping. I wrapped around the roots about maybe 3 to 4 times just for some extra security. And then when I'm finished wrapping around the roots, I started going down the entire length of the braid and just wrapped. Now I know some people like to do the thumb method, where they put the thumb over, like under the wrap, and then you know, that helps to give it that butterfly distress look, sorry. But because this hair was already used, it wasn't too hard to get that distressed look. It was already frizzy. So if you really want that distressed look, don't wrap too tightly, just kind of go loosely with your wrapping. So now I'm just going all the way down, and I mean, sometimes, you know, I still did the thumb method a little bit, but honestly, you know, see, I'm just using my thumb and I'm just wrapping it around. Then when I feel secure enough that, you know, I can let go of that, I just continue wrapping. But for me, as I said, this hair is used and frizzy, I just wrapped loosely all the way down. And sometimes, you know, I kind of pull the hair a little bit just to kind of give it that distressed look. So I'm just going to continue until I reach the length that I want. So now that I've gotten to the length that I want, I'm just gonna go ahead and just twist the hair around at the bottom, and then I'm gonna start wrapping in the opposite direction up the shaft of the hair. Now you don't want to wrap all the way back to the root, but because this spring twist hair was pretty short from the beginning, it didn't go up to the root anyways, but I just kind of re-wrapped all the way up. Now this is why we're gonna need the nail glue. So we're gonna take the nail glue and we're just gonna add maybe a couple drops of stuff, you know, drops of it to the end of the hair. Okay guys, so since this hair was used before for a shorter bob style, I did have a few short pieces and a few longer pieces. The shorter pieces I tried to put at the back in the last 2 rows, but here I'm just showing you how I extend a lock to the side. If I found myself running short, I literally just grab that short piece and just like placed it in the middle of where I fell short and just continued the wrapping process. And because it is distressed, you can't really tell where I started and where I stopped, and then I just continued the wrapping process all the way down until I got to the length that I wanted. So that was just a quick little way to just show you how I kind of like feed in my locks, or to just make my locks a little bit longer. And as I said, I just put some shorter pieces at the back, maybe like the last 2 rows, just to kind of emphasize that bob look. Alright, one more time. So we fluff the hair out, we're gonna twine, or we're gonna attach to the hook. We're gonna grab our open crochet hook and push it under our braid. Then we're gonna attach the hair to the open hook, and we're going to close the hook and pull it under the braid, not all the way through. Then with that loop we created, we're going to twist it. Then we're going to grab our natural hair braid and we're going to pull it through that loop. When we've pulled it through that loop, we're going to continue pulling to create that knot for extra security. Then when we've pulled it tight enough, we're going to grab a piece of the hair, of the spring twist hair that is, and then we're gonna wrap it around the roots about 3 to 4 times. Then after we're done wrapping around the root, we're just going to continue to wrap down the shaft of the hair. We're going to be wrapping loosely. You can do the thumb method or even your finger, just to get that butterfly distressed look. Now honestly guys, sometimes I feel like my hands started to do twisting and I'm like, no Lindsey, we're not doing spring twist or passion twist, we are wrapping. So just wrap, and it was honestly kind of hard for me to do that distressed look because I like my hair to be very neat, but I tried my best. So we're just gonna go all the way down until we get the length that we want. So now that we've got the length that we want, we're just gonna turn the hair over. We can use a finger to turn the hair around. Then we're just gonna start rewrapping in the opposite direction, back up the shaft. Continue to wrap loosely to continue to give it that distressed look all the way till we reach the end of the length of the hair. Now doing that is what gives the distressed locks that kind of blunt look at the ends that you see. So then we're going to take our nail glue and add it to the end of the hair, just for extra security. And then when we added that, we're going to wrap it around and then we're done. We finished that lock and now we can move on to the next one. Another thing that you might see me doing is just using my hands to kind of roll the lock in place. That kind of just like gives it that neatly distressed look. I don't know how to explain it, but sometimes I just kind of rolled it together, roll the lock around just to kind of give it some type of shape and to keep things together. Alright guys, so this is what 2 packs of the spring twist hair is looking like, and I ran out, so I had to open a new pack. So this is just how it looks straight out of the pack, and let's continue. So people, I ran out of hair completely, so I had to grab some completely different hair. This is a Jamaican Roots water wave hair in 24 inches in the color 1. I know, completely different, but I had like 7 left and I needed to do something, so I had to mix it with my keema spring twist hair and work some magic. So what you see me doing here is just the same thing, but I'm just gonna be blending the water wave hair in the color 1, and I had some like scraps of the color 27 keema spring twist hair around the place, so even though it was short, I just mixed them together and just kind of blended them as best as I could. So that's the water wave hair and that's the keema spring twist hair. So I'm just gonna twine them together, and as I'm like fluffing them out and twining them together, I'm trying my best to just mix them so I kind of get a nice like flow of colors, so it's just not too obvious that it's 2 completely different hair. Alright guys, and here we have the finished look, and I must admit that I like this hair way more than I thought I would. I am new to this lock life, I'm a lock newbie. So we used 3 packs of the Harlem 125 keema spring twist hair in color 1B, 30 and 30, as well as a little bit of the Jamaican Roots water wave hair 24 inches in color 1. Now this, I will say, is a great protective style because we literally wrapped our hair, it's tucked away, it's wrapped. The only thing we have to do is oil our scalp, and for that I'll be using my cayenne pepper oil and Jamaican black castor oil. This look took me about maybe 5 hours to do the lock style and then 1 hour to braid, and the reason why it took me longer than I expected is because I was trying to fluff out the hair. Now remember, I did say I used like some older hair from the spring twist bob that I did earlier, so it was a little bit harder to fluff out, so it took me a little bit of time, and it was also my first time doing this type of look, so I wanted to make sure I got it done right. Okay guys, so with that said, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. We're going to grow the family, so I needed to click that subscribe button down below. I needed to turn on your post notifications so you can know when I upload. Then I needed to hit the like button, alright? And you're gonna need to spam the comments, so let's see if we get that right. You're gonna like, comment, share this video, and you're gonna subscribe. Then you're gonna follow me on all socials at __ Lindsey Beth. I have all the links to my socials down below in the description box. Follow me there, let's connect. Alright guys, so as always, thank you so much for watching this video. I appreciate you guys, I appreciate it so much. Stay safe, stay blessed, and as always, I'll see you guys in the next video. Till next time, bye guys.